So in this video, we are going to start what the Lagrange's interpolation. So why this interpolation is quite important? This is because the advantage of this interpolation you have to understand. So this type of interpolation, we are using this kind of formulas in which you can observe that only x and y variables will be involved. Simple as that, because no need to find any table or something that difference, divided difference table or forward, whatever the values are there, forward interpolation values, no need to find delta or nabla, no need to find. So that is the main advantage of this one. Second advantage, we can say that the intervals whatever is there given for x, it is not necessary that should be equally spaced or unequal. It doesn't depend on that. It can be equally spaced or it can be unequally spaced also. I am talking about the x intervals. Okay. And one more thing is that we can find the, here I'm using the formula for y, right? Lagrange's interpolation formula, we are finding y values. In this formula itself, you can find x values also. That means x equal to, if you put and the change the variable x as y, you can arrive at the x value as well. Okay, so here we are using y value. So when you are applying for getting the answer for x, then you have to understand that that is inverse interpolation formula, Lagrange's inverse interpolation. Now in this particular formula we are finding what? Y at certain value of x, but if you want to find out x at certain value of y, then also you can utilize this formula. Only change is that in place of x you have to put what? Y. That will be the change happening, right? So that formula is called as what? Inverse Lagrange's interpolation. So this main advantages you have to remember why we are using this Lagrange's interpolation. Very simple formula, direct formula, you have to substitute and get the answer. That's it. Now starting with this formula, how to remember? I'll just tell you one thing, that we started with x. Now the thing is that first part, this is the first part, right? Then addition will come. The first part is related to what? Y naught. That means it is related to x naught and y naught, you can remember. When you are using y naught, remember the upper part corresponding x naught will not be visible. That means that term will not be there. If you observe, x minus x1 is started with x1. X naught is missing. That's why I said when you're using y naught, x naught is missing. Okay, where that x naught is gone? It is gone to the denominator directly. So denominator and numerator, if you observe, it has the same pattern. X minus x1 is there, x naught minus x1 is there, x minus x2 is there, x naught minus x2 is there. That means in place of x, I am going to substitute what? X naught in the denominator. That is only the change. Okay, if you see the second term, you will understand better. Second part, second addition part, y1 is there, so corresponding x1. But in the numerator, what should be missing? X1 should be missing. But where it will go? It will go in the denominator, right? So x minus x naught. So always it will start with x naught, x1, x2. But in this case, y1 corresponding x1 should be missing. So here if you see, x minus x1 is not there. Correct? That part is missing. X1 is gone in the denominator. Replace x with x1. That's it. Denominator will be same as it is. Okay. Next, third term, if you see, y2 I have to consider. We started with y0, y0, y1, y2. Corresponding it should be x2. But here if you observe, I started with x0 is there, x1 is there. Here missing part is x minus x2. This part is missing. That x2, in place of x, if you substitute x2, it becomes the denominator. That's it. No change. So this pattern you can remember, or any other way you can find out your own way to remember this Lagrange's interpolation formula. Inverse we'll be discussing in the later upcoming videos. Okay, we will start with a small problem. So if you observe here, this is the first problem I have taken. So use Lagrange's interpolation formula to find out the f of 4 value. That means at x equal to, this is what f of something means, what this is inside part is x. At x equal to 4, what will be the y value? That's what they are asking. So in the table it is given x values are given 0, 2, 3 and 6. They are not equally spaced, it doesn't matter also. And the y value, corresponding y values also they have given. Okay. Now we have to apply the formula. Before applying the formula, let me just mark here this particular starting value of x will be what? X0, x1, x2, x3. So till x3 in the formula you can remember that I have said like till xn. So what is the last value we are going to take? X3. Then corresponding y0, y1, y2, y3. So till y3 formula will go. That means it will start from y0, y1, y2. One more thing will come which is y3. Till there you are going to apply the formula. Let us start with the first part of the formula. So I am going to find out y is equal to f of x. Now I am not going to substitute f of 4 because in place of x I am not substituting 4 directly. I will write the formula first, then I am going to substitute 4 value. Okay. So here the starting with the formula, always remember y0 we are starting, that's why always it is x minus x0 I cannot write because first always remember it should be x0, right? So x minus x0, x1, then x minus x2, then x minus x3. Till x3 it will go because x3 is the last one, x4 I cannot write, into y0. Now where is that x0 gone? X0 will come in the denominator, replace x with x0, so it will be x0 minus x1, same thing copy paste, x0 minus x2 and x0 minus x3. That's it, same thing you have to copy paste, plus. Now second part of the formula is related to y1. So what will be missing from here? X1 will be missing. So first thing x0 I'll write, but x minus x1 I cannot write, so I'll write x2, then x minus x3. Last term always remember it is x3. Then y1 I'll write. Where is that x1 gone? X1 will be in the denominator. Replace x with x1. x1 minus x0, x1 minus x2, and x1 minus x3, plus. Now next it is related to y2. So x minus x0 will come, x minus x1 also will come, but x minus x2 won't come, right? Because it is y2, right? So what will come? X minus x3 will come directly into y2, whole divided by. Now x2 will come in the denominator part. Just replace x with x2. Same thing you have to copy paste. Okay. Now one more thing, one more part of the formula is left out because y3 is also there in the question. So x minus x0, x minus x2 is there. Then sorry, x1 is also there, right? X1 is there, x minus x2 is also there, but x minus x3 I cannot write because I am using y3 here. Denominator x3 will come, so x3 minus x0, x3 minus x1, x3 minus x2. Okay, is equal to f of 4. In place of x I am going to substitute 4. So starting with the first one, it is x minus x1, so 4 minus, I hope you can see the x1 values here, everything is written directly. Okay, x1 is there, x2 everything, so directly you have to just write the this thing. Okay, x2 is there, why not value, be careful how we are writing, y1 y2 everything with minus sign, plus sign, everything you have to know. So you're getting what the f of 4 value as 40. Okay, so the 4 they were asked you that 4 at x equal to 4 what will be the value of y, we are getting the answer as what, 40. Okay,